Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona, this is Ralphie, and today I'm sharing another addition to the Refresh and Restore series of classes. And these classes are designed as light movement refreshers without too much over effort. And this particular class moves at a gentle pace, nice slow flow with some circular and light movement through your whole body. So hopefully you feel a little lighter and more at ease by the end of your practice. And for practice today, I would recommend having a folded blanket. If you are enjoying the classes and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Enjoy the practice. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.
And begin your practice coming into your comfortable cross-legged seat. Take a few moments going through your ritual of getting settled. Upright through your spine and at ease. Bring a sense of stillness to your expression, softening your face, loosening your jaw, and allowing your awareness to turn inward, softening your gaze. And take in all that you can feel and sense. Notice the parts of you that already feel at ease. And with every exhale, begin to sense these spaces of ease spreading, letting go of any gripping, and just melting into a little bit more comfort, a little bit more presence. And feel now the gentle rise and fall of your breath in silence. And as you move through your practice today, and if it resonates, you can carry an intention with you to cultivate presence, ease, and a sense of renewal. And if you'd like a simple mantra to support you, perhaps I move gently, I breathe freely, I allow ease. And let these words settle somewhere in your awareness. And then, without needing to hold on to them too tightly, allow yourself to begin. Take one more breath here. And slide your eyes open, clear your gaze, and rest your fingertips to the floor down by your sides. Inhale, circle your arms overhead, join your palms, and then lower your prayer hands to your heart center. Inhale, send your prayer overhead, and then exhale, lower your hands down by your sides. Adding on, inhale, arms overhead, touch your palms, lower your hands to your heart. Send your prayer overhead, and then open your arms wide to a T. Turn your right palm toward the sky, left palm down, and look toward your left hand. And then switch. Left palm turns up, look to your right. And then just continue to move slowly, side to side, your arms engaged, fingers stretching away from one another. And keep your breath moving, so no need to make these movements bigger. Just see if you can make them a little smoother. And as you come through center, bend your elbows, bring your fingertips to the top of your shoulders, and begin to circle your elbows. Slow circles in one direction. And then reverse. Reach your arms forward now, palms toward the sky. Tuck your thumbs in, make fists, and turn your knuckles toward the floor. Rolling out through the wrists. Next inhale, reach both arms overhead. And as you exhale, twist to your right, left hand to your right knee, right fingertips to the floor behind. Breathe yourself tall. And exhale to revolve to your right. 2 more breaths. And keep your left hand resting on your right knee. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Gaze down to your left. Finding some space through your right side with a long breath in and a soft breath out. Turn your gaze toward the floor. Release. Cross your arms. Bring your hands to opposite knees. Round your spine. Tuck your chin. Let your head soften. And then on an inhale, lengthen your spine tall. Take eagle arms. Lift your elbows away from your chest. Press your palms or hold opposite shoulders. Take a few slow breaths here, widening through your upper back. And inhale, release. Circle your arms overhead. Twist to your left. 3 breaths. Side bend. Reach your left arm overhead, gaze down to your right. And then look down, cross your arms, hold opposite knees, round your spine. And on your inhale, sit tall with eagle arms. Follow your next breath in. Your next breath out. 2 more breaths. And unravel your arms, sweep your arms overhead once more. And then hands forward. Come to all fours, tabletop pose. And settle your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. And move softly through a few rounds of cat and cow. And inhale to soften your belly and draw your chest forward and up. And exhale to round your spine, press the floor away. 3 more slow rounds. And let this be less about creating a big stretch, more about moving your spine, feeling the movement traveling from your pelvis through your spine. On your next exhale, press your hips back toward your heels. Come to extended child's pose, Utthita Balasana. Inhale now, lift back onto all fours and reach your right arm forward. On an exhale, bend your elbow, draw it in toward your belly as you round your spine. Breathe in, reach your right arm forward. And on your exhale, circle your right arm up and back as you lean your hips back toward your heel. Again, reach your right arm forward. Draw your elbow in toward your belly and round your spine. Reach forward and circle your right arm up and back, hips toward your heels. This inhale, reach forward, and this time right hand toward the sky. And exhale, thread the needle, right arm under your leg. Let your right shoulder and the side of your head come down towards the mat. And take a few breaths here. And press down into your right shoulder, your left hand to twist to your left. And then slowly unwind. Reach your right arm high. And come back to all fours. Press back to child's pose. And take a full cycle of breath. Same sequence on the other side. Return to all fours. Left arm reaches forward. And then bend the elbow. Draw in toward your belly, round your spine. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, circle your left arm up and back. Lean your hips toward your heels. Again, reach forward. And curl your elbow in. Reach forward. And circle your arm up and back. This inhale, reach forward. And then up, twist open to your left. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right, land in your twist. Just allow yourself to become quiet here, feel your shape. And then slowly unwind, reach your left arm high. Come back to all fours. And keep your hips over your knees, walk your arms forward. Come to Anahatanasana, puppy pose. And let your forehead and your chest soften toward the mat. Pause and breathe here. And then take your gaze forward. Slowly slide forward and lower onto your forearms for Sphinx Pose. And lifting through your chest without forcing the back bend. Slip your shoulder blades in and down your back. Just think about creating space and extension through your spine rather than reaching for depth. Take one more cycle of breath. And slowly lower down. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead onto your hands. Bend both knees and let your feet relax. Begin to sway your knees side to side. Just sense that movement travel through your hips and your lower back. And keep the movement easy, just enough to loosen and soften. And then come back to center. Extend your left leg straight back. And then reach your right hand back toward your right foot. Take hold if that feels comfortable. And try and keep your pelvis and your head relaxed. Draw your heel toward your buttocks. And press your right thigh into the mat. Add a little resistance between your right hand and your right foot. And then release your right foot. Move into half frog on your right side. Bend your knee out to the side in line with your right hip. Tense your fingers off the side edges of your mat. And on your inhale, slowly lift your chest into this cobra variation. Exhale and melt down. Twice more. And softly lower down. Lengthen your right leg straight back. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your head. And bend your left knee for your quad stretch. Reach your left hand back toward your left foot. Just aware of your breath, moving peacefully here. Release your left foot, coming into half frog pose on your left, bending your left knee out to the side. Tense your fingers beside your mat and take 3 slow cobra rolls. And lower down, bring your hands to your mat, lengthen your left leg back. Press back to child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Take the next few breaths to make your way into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. A few easy breaths here, some gentle movement, pedaling through your feet. Perhaps bending your knees and moving your hips a little side to side. And then find some stillness in your down dog. Take a full breath in and a soft breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, and make your way to the top of your mat for a loose forward fold. Space your feet a little wider than your hips here. Lightly bend your knees and folding forward from your hips. Hold opposite elbows. It's finding just the right amount of back body stretch for you. Follow the gentle wave of your breath. On your inhale, take a halfway lift, hands to your shins, extend your heart forward. And then exhale and we'll twist. Lower your left hand down in front of your left foot, a bend in your left knee. Reach your right arm up toward the sky. Work towards straightening your right leg. And then change sides. Pause for a full cycle of breath. And then move slowly between the two sides. Once more, breath to movement. On your next inhale, rise to stand, no rush. Reach tall. Lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. And bring your feet underneath your hips. A moment to pause. An opportunity to remind yourself today's mantra. I move gently I breathe freely. I allow ease. Moving through one slow half sun salute. Inhale. Sweep your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. On your exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and forward fold. Rise to stand, Urdhva, high mountain pose. And hands to your heart, mountain pose, Tadasana. Adding on, breathe your arms overhead, forward fold. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back into low lunge. Lower your left knee. Anjaneyasana, arms overhead. Lengthen from your waist to your fingertips. Ground your lower body. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Shift your hips back for half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Now move slowly between your low lunge and your half splits. And let this feel like flossing rather than stretching. Just finding space, not forcing range. As you're ready, come back to your low lunge now. And we'll pivot into a modified side angle. Move your left foot behind you, face the long edge of your mat, right elbow to your right thigh, reach your left arm up and overhead. Pausing here, gently guiding your inner right thigh wide. And reach to the edge of your left fingers, finding a side body stretch. One more breath in. And then windmill your left hand to the back of your mat, straighten your right leg, finding your knee down side plank. Right arm can reach up or toward the back of your space. And we'll flow now. Take a breath in. Your exhale, hinge forward from your hips, sweep your right hand toward your right foot and turn your right toes up toward the sky. On your inhale, return to your side plank. And then twice more on your breath rhythm. Next inhale, lift to gate pose, lifting upright, side bend to your right. And then inhale, return yourself upright and take your hands to the back of your mat. Step back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward to a plank pose, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, knees down to lower to your belly. Inhale, a low cobra. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, gaze forward between your hands. End of your exhale, step lightly up to the back of your mat. Space your feet, open and fold with your breath rhythm. Rise to stand tall. And hands to prayer. A little pause, feel your shape. Settle the rhythm of your breath. And second side, inhale, circle your arms overhead. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest away from your legs. And step your right foot back, low lunge. Soften your right knee to the floor, arms sweep overhead, Anjaneyasana. Another breath in. And then hands to the floor, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Move slowly between the two shapes, smooth movement, easy breath. Returning to your low lunge. Pivot into modified side angle. Move your right foot behind you, left elbow to your left thigh, right arm up and overhead. Inhale here. And exhale, windmill your right hand toward the front of your mat. Straighten your left leg, finding your knee down side plank. Your left arm either reaching up or toward the front of your space. We'll flow now. Inhale here. Exhale, lean your buttocks back. Sweep your left hand toward your left foot. Aim your left toes up. Inhale, return to your side plank. And flow twice more. Your next inhale, gate pose, lifting upright, side bend to your left. Inhale, coming upright, and lower your hands toward the front of your mat now, and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Knees down, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths to settle. Noticing the quality of your attention, your breath. Inhale, looking forward between your hands. End of your exhale, step lightly to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine. And forward fold. Rise tall to stand. Hands to prayer, take a soft pause. Full breath. Settle tall and steady. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips down and back, arms overhead or forward. And then tee out your arms. Balance on your right foot. Lift and wrap your left leg over your right foot, eagle legs. Your left toes can tap to the floor with your knees bent, or wrap your left foot behind your right calf. Bring your hands to prayer. Steady gaze to an unmoving point in front of you. Rise to stork pose, stand, left knee in toward your chest. Finding your balance here, no need for perfect stillness. Let your body make those natural small adjustments to recenter. And then lower your hands to your hips and step your left foot back into pyramid pose. Take up the right and left lanes of your mat for a steady stance, your feet grounded, legs straight. Squeeze your elbows back to open your chest. Exhale, fold forward just halfway. Take another breath in, lengthen your spine. And then release your hands to your right leg or the floor. Fold toward your thigh. As you pause here, gently draw your right hip back in space. Widen your collarbones. On your inhale now, press down through your feet, rise to stand. Reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, one breath, T-twist to your right. Send your right arm back, left arm forward. Return through center, your arms overhead. Then take the next few breaths to transition into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Perhaps lengthening your stride. Reaching forward through your right side waist. Right hand to your right leg, left hand to the sky. Pressing into your feet. Engaging your leg muscles. And then feel for an expansion from the center of your body to the edge of your limbs. Final breath, reach your left arm overhead. And then look down, bend into your front knee, hands to the floor and step up, top of the mat. Open and fold with the rhythm of your breath. Come to stand. Return to mountain pose. And final side, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And then tee out your arms, preparing for eagle legs. Balance evenly into your left foot. Lift and wrap your right leg over your leg. Hands to prayer. Open posture, steady drishti, gaze point. Rise to stork pose, stand. Right knee to your chest. Lower your hands to your hips and step your right foot back for pyramid pose, Pasvottanasana. So no rush, just finding balance from the ground up through your feet. As you're ready, open your chest and then forward fold halfway. So take another breath, lengthen your spine, keep your shoulder blades merging together. And then release your hands to your left leg or the floor and fold to your own degree. Press down through your feet on your inhale, rise. Reach your arms overhead. One breath, T-twist to your left. Return through center, reach your arms. And then transition into triangle pose, arms wide. Perhaps a longer stride, reaching forward through your left side waist now. Left hand, left leg, right arm high. Final breath, reach your right arm overhead. Look down, bend into your front knee and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And then lower your fingertips to the floor, preparing for Malasana. Toe heel your feet wide. Turn your toes out, heels in. As you're ready, lowering into your version of this shape, hands to prayer. few quiet breaths here to ground yourself. And then with the support of your hands behind you, make your way down. Take a seat, middle of your mat. Extend your legs forward for a forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Option to place a folded blanket under your buttocks so we can create a little forward tilt through the pelvis. You could bend the knees a little if that feels helpful to flex your feet. Lengthen tall and forward fold as you're ready. Take one more breath in and out. And lift your chest. Grab any extra layers you might like here and we'll make our way down onto our backs. As you arrive, just bring your knees in toward your chest, give yourself a squeeze. You could circle the knees gently or rock a little side to side. Let your low back settle. And then release your feet to the floor. Tee out your arms at shoulder high. We'll take a twist to your right. Stacking the knees, gazing out over your left shoulder. And bring your knees back through center. Recenter your spine. And then twist to your left. Softening your breathing. Softening your effort. And come back to the middle. Extend your legs forward and making your way into final rest. Shavasana. Let your arms rest comfortably by your sides, palms face up. And take a slow, comfortable breath in. And exhale fully. Just resting in stillness now. And I'll be back to guide you back. And begin to deepen your breath. Moving your fingers and your toes. Perhaps stretch your arms overhead if that feels good. And then bend your knees, feet to the floor. Rolling out to your right side, just pause there. And as you're ready, press your way back up to sit. And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Hope you can carry this feeling you've created on the mat as you move out into your day. Moving gently, breathing freely, allowing ease. Namaste.